We want and deserve a leader who understands public safety and understands the needs of our officers on the front lines. As a United States Marine and as a veteran of 2 combat tours in Iraq, I know something about protecting people. I will be the kind of leader on the front lines, exactly where you would expect a Marine to be. These violent gangs will not control our neighborhoods, and they will not instill fear in our families. I will not let that happen. As mayor, I will be proactive and aggressive in tackling gang and gun violence. Law enforcement officials will tell you that the majority of this violence is tied to the drug trade. Under my plan, we will not only add 150 officers, but we will double the amount of officers we are assigning to drug interdiction efforts. To send a strong message, we will also need the state legislature to help us get violent criminals off the streets. We will need them and ask them to pass tougher, mandatory minimum sentences for criminals who use guns in the commission of a crime. And we will need help when it comes to sentencing the worst of the worst. The people who gun down our sons and daughters on the streets of our neighborhoods need to be locked up for a long time. And the first-time offenders, they need help from their first day in, so that their first day out does not mean returning to a life of crime. I will visit the State House every day in the coming legislative session. Every day. Our city's voice will be heard. The voters have a clear choice on Tuesday on the type of leader that they will choose over the course of the next administration. My opponent is an attorney and a federal prosecutor. He makes decisions behind a desk. I am a strong and proven combat leader. I operate on the front lines with my sleeves rolled up and a good understanding of what it takes to fight crime. I've never turned away from a fight, and I won't stop now. Enough is enough. Now I'll open it up for any questions.
So if you're saying enough is enough and you'll be more aggressive and proactive, what is Mayor Ballard not doing? What should this administration be doing?
Well, the reason I'm here to talk today is because on Tuesday, the voter is going to elect a new leader for this city. And in a couple of short months, we're going to have somebody else in charge of public safety. I'm here today to convey the message that violent crime is getting worse on our streets. And we have a clear choice between 2 very distinct candidates. One who's an attorney and a prosecutor, and another who's a combat-proven leader who understands something about protecting individuals on a daily basis.
Again, though, it's happening under Mayor Ballard's watch, so you're saying enough is not being done, and you intend to do more. What is Mayor Ballard and his administration not doing at this point? What should they be doing?
It's my opinion that what we've seen here, this violent crime increase and surge in shootings, is not random. What's happening is there's gangs that are fighting over territory, there's retribution shootings. In order for us to have an impact on this, we have to have the kind of strategies that attack at the core of the drug problem. That is why my strategies are different than my opponents. I am focusing new officers directly in drug interdiction, doubling the amount of officers we're going to have out there, more over what we've got in the current administration. And I'm also creating a heroin task force, which is going to focus specifically additional resources on getting these drugs off the streets.
So the mayor's policies haven't been effective.
What I'm saying is that the way that we allocate resources right now is limited in drug interdiction. I'm going to double that effort because I need to see progress in this city. Any additional questions about today?
What about body cameras on IMPD officers?
I feel strongly in favor of body cameras for IMPD officers. I think it's a technology that will help us move forward as a city. This technology enables us to provide answers to families of victims that want answers.